Hi, today we are going to read the Yojana special issue of October 2020 in this new The Read With Me series. The article which we are going to read is Drone Policy by Arushi Agarwal. Scientific thought and exploration hold an important position in Indian society and culture. Our long history is dotted with notable mathematicians and scientists whose contribution to their field have been widely acknowledged. The various campuses of the Indian Institute of Technology, established soon after India's independence, have produced some of the finest scientific mind in the world. To encourage this scientific spirit, Government of India has recently released a new and liberalized drone policy. This article looks at this new policy, the Drones Rule 2021, while also highlighting its past usage in India and prospects. Drones in India. Drones, officially known as Unmanned Aircraft Systems (UAS), have been in widespread use in the Indian military since the 1990s. While the first drone were imported into India from Israel for use in active combat, India's Defence Research and Development Organization (DRDO) has since then developed numerous indigenous drones that have been successfully deployed by the 3 Wing of Indian Armed Forces. The evolving nature of warfare has prioritized training in and preparation for stealth missions. Drones are a key element of this transformation and are indispensable in reconnaissance, precision targeting, and intelligence gathering, among others. To further encourage domestic innovation and indigenous development of drone systems, in June 2021, the Ministry of Defence announced a budgetary allocation of Indian rupees 498.8 crore, that is USD 67 million, over 5 years for a scheme under Innovations for Defence Excellence (IDEX). IDEX is the executive arm of the Defence Innovation Organization and is responsible for creating an ecosystem that fosters indigenous innovations and technological development in India's defence and aerospace sectors. It engages with MSME startups, innovators, academics, and R&D institutions to evaluate technologies for scalability and aids the armed forces in technological adoption. This scheme will provide financial support to 300 MSME startup and innovators and 20 partner incubators. It also promises to sustain the emergent robust synergy between India's innovators, the defence manufacturing industry, and the country's defence system. On a larger scale, it is a testimony to Make in India program and the growing government support for indigenously developed technologies. Drone Rules 2021. Technological development over the last 3 decades since drones were first used in India has made them more affordable, accessible, and applicable across the sectors. It is not uncommon for drones to be used in aerial photography, infrastructure assessment, agriculture inspection, disaster management and firefighting, police surveillance, and now even package delivery. A global e-commerce giant has announced that it is currently developing a future delivery system designed to safely get packages to customers in 30 minutes or less using autonomous aerial vehicles. To prepare for this, India needs specific drone corridors for cargo deliveries. In July 2021, the Government of India released a draft policy for drones that is built on a premise of trust, self-certification, and non-intrusive monitoring, and is designed to usher in an era of supernormal growth while balancing safety and security consideration. The policy recognizes the immense applications of drones and allows enthusiasts and professionals to explore this within more liberal regulations. Until now, keeping in mind the security concerns, civilian use of drones were restricted and closely monitored. However, more widespread usage and enhanced counter-surveillance system have eased some of the concerns regarding the civilian usage. This has allowed greater civilian usage of drones even for recreational purposes. The new policy qualifies drones into 5 classifications based on their maximum all-up weight, including the payload. Mini drones can be as light as than 250 gram, while large drone can weigh over 150 kg. To ease the civilian purchase and use of drones, the price obtaining a remote pilot license has been reduced significantly to Indian rupees 100 and delinked from the size of the drone. Remote pilot licenses will now also be valid for up to 10 years. Furthermore, the government no longer mandates any licenses for the operation of neither a mini nor a pilot license to operate nano drones. Requirement for security clearance before issuance of any registration or license have also been removed. However, all drones must be qualified with a certificate of airworthiness before they can be operated. The Ministry of Civil Aviation will also soon release its Digital Sky program, intended as a single window for required clearances, which have been reduced from 25 to 5. The ministry will also release an interactive airspace map on its website that will show 3 zones, that is yellow, controlled airspace, green, no permission required, and red, flying not permitted, so that the drone users can know where they may operate their UAS. In a significant change, a previous no-fly radius of 45 km around the airport have now been reduced to 12 km. Indian drone market. As the previous section states, drones have abundant uses across numerous sectors. With the easing of policies governing the non-military use of drones in India, the market for drones has received an important impetus. Reports suggest that India is already the fastest growing drone market in the world. A January 2020 report by PwC also suggested that the market size of drones in India would be USD 885 million. It is expected to reach USD 1,810 million by the financial year 2026, growing at a compound annual growth rate of 12.6% between 2020 and 2026. Meanwhile, the global market for drones will surpass USD 43 billion in 2024 from USD 14 billion in 2018 at a CAGR of 20.5%. To leverage this opportunity effectively, therefore, the liberalized policy has been welcomed by industrial players and drone enthusiasts alike. It also comes at an opportune time as global business expands to include drones in business efficiency enhancement, speed delivery, and expand operations. India is currently the third largest importer of military-grade drones with 6.8% of total unmanned aerial vehicle, that is UAV imports, according to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute (SIPRI). To reduce dependence on imports, DRDO has launched several programs to develop and deploy UAV in India. At the same time, there are over 185 startups engaged in the development of drones for various purposes, including military usage, surveillance, deliveries, agricultural purposes, visual mapping, etc. The Drone Policy 2021 will further enhance this emerging ecosystem and create a thriving market for drones research and development in India. Apart from public sector entities and startups, India's private sector companies are also involved in drone manufacturing. India's inherent innovation potential. India's entire economic and social system is undergoing tremendous changes. As our economy expands to include geographic and cultural peripheries, new voices are emerging into the mainstream and they are bringing ever new ideas to the forefront of national and international discussions. The deep penetration of internet has at the same time allowed Indians to become well acquainted with emerging global ideas and adapt them to our local conditions and needs. They are now producing an amalgam of international ideas with Indian technology. The innovation potential in India is therefore inherent to its social fabric. The government's recognition of these characteristics as is evident in this policy change and numerous others is an important boost to the Indian economic standing and business potential. The easing of regulations surrounding the use of drones has also potentially opened the segments to international funding that can be instrumental in driving research and development, studying adaptability to Indian systems and innovation at large. The government has already significantly liberalized India's FDI regime such that the country has emerged as one of the leading destination for the global foreign direct investment, that is FDI, despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Total FDI inflows into India grew by 13% in 2020, even as global FDI declined by 42%. The increasing attractiveness of India as a destination for FDI is a testimony to its business and innovation potential that was widely displayed in the early days of the pandemic, when India's startup and private sectors developed ventilators and other COVID-19 pandemic-related equipment in record time and with negligible prior experience. Now, with the targeted support to the drone industry, India can be sure to witness a transformation in its interaction with unmanned aircraft system. The skies are now wide open for all to explore. Thank you.